after finishing my master's degree in SOAS, after getting the Achieving Scholarship, I applied for to continue my PhD at LSE, IR department, but I never got the visa. And that was on the basis that, according to what the first letter I received from the Home Office, the reason was that my presence in the UK was not conducive to the public good. And that did not, I never received an explanation.
The United Kingdom has started denying visa applications from most Islamists seeking to enter the country. This decision impacts those applying for work, study or other types of visas, even if they meet all the necessary criteria. The UK is enforcing strict measures and rejecting most of these applications to enhance security and safety. Recently, the Home Office has turned down most visa applications from Lebanon, Palestine and several other Islamic countries. One recent case involves Amina al-Ashkar, who was awarded a scholarship to pursue a PhD at the London School of Economics. Despite meeting all the requirements, her visa was denied. The Home Office did not provide a specific reason, only stating that allowing her into the UK would pose a threat to the community. In today's video, we will examine the reasons behind the UK's decision to reject visas for Islamists and why the government believes accepting them could lead to more problems. We will discuss recent cases like Amina al-Ashkar's and provide a detailed overview of the policies and security concerns driving these decisions. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest news and insights. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we publish new updates and videos on this important topic. Don't miss out on any critical information. Amina al-Ashkar, a former Chevening Scholarship recipient, was recently awarded a full scholarship to pursue her doctoral studies at the London School of Economics. Despite her impressive academic achievements and prior support from a prestigious British government programme, the UK Home Office has denied her visa. This decision has sparked significant controversy, as Amina is a Palestinian refugee who has shown exceptional academic potential and dedication. Her case highlights the broader issue of the UK rejecting visas for many individuals from Islamic countries, even those who meet all necessary requirements and have received prestigious awards or scholarships. The Home Office's refusal to grant her a visa despite her full scholarship for a doctorate at one of the world's leading institutions raises important questions about current visa policies and the reasons behind such rejections. Amina al-Ashkar, born and raised in Lebanon and identifying as a stateless Palestinian, successfully applied for a 4-year PhD program at the London School of Economics in 2022. In 2019, she received a Chevening Scholarship funded by the UK's Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, which allowed her to complete a master's degree in Israeli Studies at the School of Oriental and African Studies in London. Despite her impressive academic background and previous support from a prestigious UK government programme, the Home Office has denied her visa to pursue her doctorate at LSE. This decision highlights the broader issue of the UK rejecting visas for many individuals from Islamic countries, even those with exceptional qualifications and awards. In response to her visa application, the Home Office informed Amina al-Ashkar that it had been denied on the grounds that granting it would harm the public interest, without providing further reasons or explanations. Following this decision, Amina instructed lawyers to submit judicial review proceedings against the Home Office's decision. She later discovered that the Home Office had failed to disclose that the Home Secretary at the time, Suella Braverman, had personally approved the decision. This omission led her lawyers to submit her appeal to the wrong court. Amina's case highlights significant issues within the visa application process and the lack of transparency in decision-making. Her situation underscores the broader trend of the UK rejecting visas for many individuals from Islamic countries, even those with outstanding outstanding qualifications and previous support from prestigious programs. Recently, a judge in the Upper Tribunal for Immigration and Asylum cases criticised the current Home Secretary, James Cleverly, for not disclosing that he personally certified the decision to deny Amina al-Ashkar a student visa. The judge found this lack of transparency unlawful. Ashkar's lawyers expressed concern over the Home Office's failure to provide any reasons for denying her visa, describing it as difficult to understand. This lack of clarity raises questions about whether her visa was refused due to diplomatic relations between the United Kingdom and another country. Despite her impressive academic background and previous support from a prestigious UK government programme, her visa was denied on vague grounds of harming public interest. Amina al-Ashkar stated, "My acceptance into the PhD programme at a prestigious institution like the London School of Economics was a source of immense pride, not just for my family and friends, but for the entire community in the camp." Human rights lawyer Alexander Hogg, who represents her, emphasised the unfairness of the Home Office's decision not to provide an explanation for denying her student visa. "It is also deeply concerning that the Home Secretary refuses to provide any details as to why our client has been refused a visa," said Hogg. "It is deeply unfair to our client, Amina al-Ashkar. She deserves to know why the Home Secretary has refused her entry to the UK, and the public deserves transparency in how visa decisions are made." The Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office declined to comment, stating the case was under the Home Office's jurisdiction. At the time of writing, the Home Office did not provide any comment. What are your thoughts on this? Is the UK government justified in halting visa issuances to individuals from Islamic countries? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for upcoming updates. The impact of visa denials on individuals like Amina al-Ashkar extends beyond personal disappointment to broader implications for educational institutions, research collaborations, and cultural exchange. At the heart of these issues lies the question of how nations balance security concerns with their commitments to academic freedom, diversity, and international cooperation. For educational institutions such as the London School of Economics, visa denials can disrupt academic programs, undermine diversity initiatives, and hinder institutional goals of attracting global talent. Amina al-Ashkar's case highlights the challenges faced by universities in maintaining their status as international hubs for knowledge exchange and research excellence. Visa restrictions not only impact individual students, but also affect collaborative research projects, academic conferences, and cross-cultural learning opportunities. The inability of qualified scholars and researchers to obtain visas may result in missed opportunities for innovation, academic advancement, and cultural enrichment. Beyond the academic realm, visa policies also have economic and social implications. Restrictive visa regimes can deter foreign investment, hinder international trade relations, and limit cultural diplomacy initiatives. Countries that impose stringent visa requirements risk isolating themselves from global talent pools and limiting their competitiveness in an increasingly interconnected world. Socially, visa denials based on nationality or perceived security risks can perpetuate stereotypes, fuel xenophobia, and erode social cohesion within multicultural societies. They may also create barriers to integration and hinder efforts to promote diversity and inclusion in academic, professional, and community settings. From a legal standpoint, the denial of visas to qualified individuals raises fundamental questions about the adherence to international human rights standards and principles of non-discrimination. The right to education, freedom of movement, and equal treatment under the law are enshrined in various international agreements and conventions. Cases like Amina al-Ashkar's underscore the importance of legal safeguards and accountability mechanisms to ensure that visa decisions are made transparently, fairly, and in accordance with due process. Legal challenges and advocacy efforts play a crucial role in holding governments accountable for their immigration policies and upholding the rights of affected individuals. Public discourse surrounding visa policies for individuals from Islamic countries reflects broader debates on immigration, national security, and cultural identity. Advocacy groups, civil society organisations, and academic institutions play pivotal roles in shaping public opinion, influencing policy reform and advocating for inclusive immigration practices. Calls for reform include proposals for streamlined visa application processes, enhanced cultural sensitivity, training for immigration officials, and improved channels for grievance redressal. Policy initiatives that balance security imperatives with respect for human rights are essential to fostering a more equitable and inclusive approach to immigration governance. Looking ahead, efforts to reform visa policies should prioritize transparency, accountability, and respect for human rights. Governments must engage in meaningful dialogue with stakeholders, including affected communities, educational institutions, and civil society organizations, to develop policies that uphold security while promoting diversity, inclusivity, and academic freedom. International cooperation and collaboration are essential in addressing global security challenges while safeguarding the principles of justice, equality, and human dignity. Multilateral initiatives, diplomatic engagements, and academic partnerships can facilitate constructive dialogue and mutual understanding among nations. So thanks for watching this video. We will be back with another, so stay tuned.